2025 is shaping up to be a landmark year for Sony fans and content creators, with a wave of highly anticipated mirrorless cameras rumored to debut. From cinema-ready powerhouses like the Sony FX3 II and high-resolution marvels like the A7R6 to well-rounded hybrids such as the A7V and A7S IV, Sony is poised to redefine mirrorless imaging once again. With its commitment to AI-driven autofocus, cutting-edge sensors, and 8K video capabilities, the company is pushing technological boundaries to empower creators across the spectrum. Let's dive deep into what Sony has in store for us in its 2025 camera roadmap. The Sony FX3 II, expected to launch in mid-2025, is already generating significant buzz. Building on the success of its 2021 predecessor, the FX3 II aims to elevate Sony's compact cinema lineup with notable enhancements in performance and usability. Positioned in the $3,800 to $4,200 price range, it targets serious videographers who require portability without sacrificing professional features. The original FX3 gained popularity for its 12MP full-frame sensor, borrowed from the A7S IV, which provided stunning low-light performance and supported 4K video at 120 frames per second. Its modular design, active cooling system, 5-axis image stabilization, and articulating touchscreen made it a top choice for handheld, gimbal, and drone work. However, the absence of a built-in electronic viewfinder was a drawback for some users. The FX3 II is expected to retain the best aspects of its predecessor while addressing previous shortcomings. One of the most exciting rumors is the inclusion of a global shutter, which captures the entire frame simultaneously, eliminating motion distortion commonly associated with rolling shutters. If true, this would make the FX3 II one of the first full-frame cameras in its class to feature a global shutter, revolutionizing action, sports, and documentary filmmaking. Sensor resolution is still up for debate. Sony may stick with the 12MP format to optimize sensitivity, or opt for a 24MP sensor to support 4K oversampling and open-gate recording, ideal for platforms like TikTok. Either way, the FX3 II promises enhancements in dynamic range and color science. Video specs could include 4K at 120 frames per second, confirmed, with potential support for 4K at 180 frames per second or even 240 frames per second. Internal 10-bit 4:2:2 XAVCSI and RAW recording are also on the table, simplifying workflows by reducing reliance on external recorders. Advanced cooling will likely be incorporated to handle these high data rates. Audio improvements may include 32-bit float recording, allowing for a greater dynamic range and less clipping in uncontrolled environments. Ergonomic refinements like a more comfortable grip, weather sealing improvements, and a redesigned button layout will cater to professionals. Additional features might include dual CF Express Type A and SDU-HSI slots, and an optional EVF for hybrid users. In a competitive landscape that includes Canon's A5C, Panasonic's S5 II, and Blackmagic's 6K Pro, the FX3 II's rumored global shutter, improved cooling, and compatibility with Sony's E-mount ecosystem could give it a unique edge. Following delays, the Sony A7S IV is now expected to launch in late 2025, and it's set to be a major upgrade over the popular A7S III released in 2020. The A7S IV is designed with professional videographers in mind, maintaining its hallmark 12.1MP BSI sensor while upgrading key aspects of performance, usability, and image processing. With a projected price tag of around $4,000, the A7S IV will likely include a new Beyond XR processor and AI-driven enhancements to exposure, color rendering, and noise reduction, particularly at high ISOs above 49,600. These tools aim to streamline post-production workflows and offer better in-camera results. Video capabilities could include 6K at 60 frames per second and 4K at 240 frames per second, making it ideal for both cinematic productions and high-speed footage. Dual CF Express Type B card slots may be used to handle the increased data throughput. Sony also aims to improve its color science, incorporating warmer tones and customizable LUT support to address long-standing feedback. Enhanced AI-powered autofocus, similar to the system found in the A7RV, will boost subject detection and eye-tracking precision. Active stabilization is expected to improve significantly, possibly reducing the need for gimbals. Physically, the A7S IV should maintain a rugged body while refining the grip and control layout for extended handheld shooting. A newly designed Z-series battery may offer 20 to 30% more runtime. Connectivity updates like Wi-Fi 6E and HDMI 2.1 will enhance streaming and support high-resolution external monitors. The A7S IV enters a highly competitive market, taking on the Canon R5C, Nikon Z9, and Blackmagic Pocket Cinema series. Sony's edge lies in superior low-light performance, portability, and ecosystem support. Set for release in mid-2025, the Sony A7V is a much-anticipated update to the beloved A7 IV. Initially delayed due to supply chain issues and strategic repositioning, the A7V is aimed at hybrid creators who demand both strong photography and advanced video features. Expected to be priced between $2,799 and $2,999, the A7V will compete directly with the Canon EOS R6 Mark II and Nikon Z6 III. Rumored to feature either an upgraded 33MP sensor or a 42MP BSI stacked sensor, it aims to improve dynamic range, reduce rolling shutter, and enhance overall image clarity. The Beyond's XR processor, potentially working alongside an AI coprocessor, will power advanced subject tracking and real-time autofocus. Video specs could include 4K at 120 frames per second without crop, along with 10-bit 4:2:2 color for professional-grade footage. Some rumors suggest limited 8K at 30 frames per second capability, although thermal constraints might hinder prolonged use. Ergonomic changes could bring a deeper grip, lighter weather-sealed body, and a 5.76 million OLED EVF. A new 4-axis touchscreen may also be introduced to streamline framing and navigation. These enhancements aim to improve the camera's performance in fast-paced, real-world environments. Though its predecessor, the A7 IV, remains an excellent option at a discounted price, the A7V's improved sensor, better video tools, and advanced autofocus should make it a worthy successor. The A7R6 is expected to redefine high-resolution photography with a rumored 80MP full-frame BSI sensor, offering over 30% more resolution than the 61MP sensor in the A7RV. Aimed squarely at landscape, commercial, and studio photographers, this camera is built for detail without compromise. Powering this sensor will be the latest Beyond's XR processor, assisted by dual AI units to manage the immense data load. Despite the resolution, the A7R6 may support burst shooting at 12 to 15 frames per second, although buffer limitations could be a challenge. Autofocus will see refinements, with AI-based subject detection capable of handling humans, animals, vehicles, and more in low-light conditions. On the video front, expect 8K at 60 frames per second and 4K at 120 frames per second with full oversampling and 16-bit RAW output via HDMI. These capabilities blur the line between stills and video, further aligning the A7R series with Sony's FX lineup. Physically, the A7R6 is rumored to maintain the magnesium alloy body of its predecessor, adding a deeper grip, updated buttons, and a revised cooling system to accommodate the heat generated during high-res video capture. It should include dual CF Express Type A and SDU-HSII slots and a 9.44 million EVF. Priced around $4,500, the A7R6 competes with medium-format systems like Fujifilm's GFX lineup while offering superior speed and versatility. However, the camera's massive file sizes and high cost may limit its appeal to only the most demanding professionals. The rumored Sony A6200 is stirring excitement and skepticism alike. Touted as an entry-level APS-C mirrorless model, it's said to pack surprisingly advanced features at a budget-friendly price of $900 to $1,100. Speculation points to a 26MP sensor, AI-powered autofocus, 4K video with full pixel readout, and even 5-axis in-body stabilization, features rarely seen in this price bracket. Other rumored specs include 700-shot battery life, dual UHSI card slots, and even internal storage up to 1 TB. However, many of these claims appear exaggerated. A more realistic scenario is that the A6200 will be a modest update to the A6100, incorporating enhanced autofocus, improved video processing, and perhaps basic AI tools borrowed from higher-end models. While it may not be revolutionary, the A6200 will likely be a capable and affordable option for beginners. Sony's 2025 mirrorless roadmap spans the full spectrum, from flagship cinema and stills cameras to hybrid workhorses and entry-level options. Whether you're a filmmaker, photographer, or content creator, there's a Sony model on the horizon tailored to your needs. Which of these cameras are you most excited about? Share your thoughts in the comments below.